And welcome back to episode 24. I apologize for the last episode. I don't know what really happened, but no audio wanted to play from the game itself, just by hearing wonderful audio upon the headset. Like, none of my files, I didn't change anything between the two episodes. But just a simple reset on the recording software seems to happen, so I assume OBS hiccup somewhere along the line. So let's see what we got here. We've got one small army pushing up from... I'm pretty sure this is what I said I was going to do. But then I just hit start on the campaign, so... Let's keep you behind. Marching into Hessen is actually not too bad, because then that gives me the open way. Yeah. Hit spacebar to carry it on. Continue to see for a minute because I don't want to engage. I want to make sure I've got troops coming up from here. What's in here again? Is it malicious? Why do I have so many missions? Probably could. How much can I fit in here? So bring them down. Maybe even hit Walkenberg and all that crap. Napoleon's still here. He's moved on the looks of it. I'm really kept on.
Исследуют цель.
If I bring my eyes down to here, could march them straight into Bohemia, but then I've got this army here going into Bohemia. I'll move them. Really wish Austria just gave me that bit of land. I really don't want to go into war against them for the bit of land, you know what I mean? We'll dwell on it as I fight the Hessens. Yeah, not willing to surrender, that's a small surprise, I'm sure. I was going to get another drink. Yeah, let's do that before it loads. I'll be back in a moment, my fellow brothers. Back in good time, didn't even start the battle. Or that's bad because the game loads slow. One of the two. Another wonderful can of classic Coca-Cola. Right. I'll get these. Oh, okay. Obviously got a horse artillery. I don't believe that they will have any actual range to hit. Oh, slightly. And if I bring troops onto their left hand, it's left side flank here. If I bring these troops around, get hit with these a bit easier. there for now. Give them a small little skeleton crew. Not too sure that's the right thing to do now that I've done it. These guys are. Those guys are really small crews, I'll stay. That's where I believe most of my core will be. So.
The enemy are holding their ground, waiting for us to take the battle to them. We need to form a line and attack!
Flank on skirmish up here. Down here I'm already focused on it. See what's going to happen with this cavalry charge. Way, pull back.
When targeting men with artillery, pick out the enemy's best units. They die just as easily.
Gut shot. I'm thrown off by it. It's like they just run.
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack. If your line is wavering, use your...
Like, quite remarkably, yeah. That was fudging crazy. The maple farm.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours. When using light infantry,
hindsight, hitting the building would have been pointed. Well, then I had cannon superiority, so the open ground was kind of useful in that regard as well. Oh. Still some of the stuff I did. Do it occupy peacefully. Not entirely sure if I want this as a military building. Plus side now, we're kind of sharing all bordering lands with, pardon me, the French. I remember saying before I didn't have to worry too much about it because I'll have them as like a buffer state, some of this crap, but can't always predict how we're going to go. War of Austria is now going to be the main thing. Trying to think which way I'm going to really work around it. Don't really want to engage with any of their western forces because that's where their actual strength is to fight Napoleon and all the other French. Sicily and all that I don't have to worry too much about. I could try and hit from the south, but I've got allies to some of these, which is weird. I probably don't anymore, that said, because I went into war with... Oh no, that's alright. Am I untrustworthy or something? We're both have the same technology. Well, technology's not really been advanced in my country for a short while now. You got an upgrade coming there. They have no effect. That's got one more turn left to be upgraded as well, so once that's done we can sort of finish up these technologies. But I'm pretty sure they're all ship related ones at the moment. Yeah, that's not too bad. Everything else I believe is ship related. That's good. That's actually really good. That's another ship related one, yeah. So there are 3 other main ones, so just do them on the side. Rockets and all of that. I know rockets and ages. Last time I got rockets as Russia. I think I was fighting Spain at the time on Spanish soil, so it's down here. Pardon me, I'm pretty much taken out the map. Ooh, I think that just turned good.
Oh, there are naturally occurring resources in this region that are not currently being exploited. Development in these areas now will increase your nation's trade income later.
Go down there, infiltrate it. I got stuff I need to repair. That's much cheaper to do. Oh, I'm pretty sure we can start this one. This is the building that I need, and I've actually got nothing here. So I should come and get it. Taking over to the mine. There's the building.
Нож в спину. Что же выбрать?
Yeah, that's pretty useful. Britain's probably quite good with its technology, so I wonder if it's got... Nope. Oh, just get out of that. French doesn't have very much good technology either. What's going on? That would probably be why. Britain, you do fuck all. You're shit. Well, there is no way that I need to worry about anyone, really, is it? Oh. I might put a bit extra external pressure on France while I can. It's muted. Oh yeah, my ships.
Oh, there are naturally occurring resources in this region that are not currently being exploited. Development in these areas now will increase your nation's trade income later.
You're asking for a lot for that one little bit, though. You have cannons, you have some cannons.
Это невозможно. Жду приказа.
Would you come across and hit Champagne? Probably like to come and hit these places first. I don't know if the Austrians are going to push up against it or they're going to sit where they are and hope to defend as well as they can. Now it's gone to the bit though where I feel like I've got the extra money. How much comes in through trade? 4,000. How much does that trade through Austria? I get £1,000 of trade in Austria. Do what I did with the that's pretty good. So you 3,000 for the drill. Might just put that here, keep them in the same hotspot. Alright, I'm gonna be fighting Austria now. I really can't be asked to dilly-dally with them. It's like, I'm not afraid of them, I'm not worried about it.
The penalty for breaking an alliance is greater the longer the agreement has been in place. Trust grows over time, so the higher an opinion of your nation is, the further it has to fall when things sour.
Alright. We have only a few seconds before the end. Alright. It's about to beep my wonderful clock. Right. At its 25-minute mark, we'll end on something quite exciting. Austria. I'll give you one chance, give me this region.
Use this option to officially declare war on another nation. However, do not do so without first considering the consequences. Note that the checkbox
Готовиться к бою. Засада снята.
Why would you burn it for no reason? Oh, you're there somewhat defensive. I didn't even bring these armies together, did I?
Сэр. Все в боевой порядок. Есть.
You go there. Oh, that sounds about right. I was going to come through and take Behemoth this time, that was it. Can't do that until next turn. I've been Carpus. My spy is walking west. I hope you've enjoyed this episode 24, I believe this one is. The collapse of Austria. That's why I'm going to subtitle it, purely because we're about to beat Austria. I will try one bit of sly diplomacy before I leave.
There is unused land suitable for farming in this region. Building farms here will help the population to grow over time and produce trade income.
Right. Repair that. What else do I take? Here. You didn't take you aggressively there, which is quite nice.
Готовиться к бою. Вашим услугам.
I don't think this is going to go very well at all. Not a little bit there, at least. I was going to do a slide but diplomacy one, that was it. Austria. If you give me this region, I'll give you back Croatia. We'll keep that. I also request peace. Oh no, technology to offer. Why do you force it?
Данило. Час расплаты настал.
There you go. Your mighty little empire is collapsing ever so more by the moment. No, I'm just going to move up to Austria in a moment. So we'll save it. I've been Carpus. I hope you enjoyed this wonderful episode 24, I want to say. And I'll see you next time.